In this video, we're going to walk through how to sell to millennials in in-home sales and home improvement sales. Okay, one of the biggest mistakes I've seen older sales reps make is assume everything about the millennial. So what I will tell you first is you need to assume, but you need to assume that they've done the research already. The internet is full of all kinds of information, so you have to know that they have done so much research on this, but it also could be the wrong information. The first thing you want to do is you don't want to correct them, but you want to gently remind them of the ROI on what the best choice would be. So you might say something like, "You're absolutely right. A lot of people don't know that, so good job looking out and doing the research. I would definitely consider ABC though, as well because of XYZ. So you could say, "Hey, good job. You did a lot of research. Congratulations, pat on the back to you. But also, here's what I would consider as the expert in my field." What do you guys think about that? Number 2 is personalize everything. Most millennials use somebody that they already know. So if you are out at their home quoting a project, chances are they don't know anybody that does what you do. So you need to be able to become their friend and become their trusted advisor. Personalize everything. The pitch, the pricing, everything about your sales process has got to go back to what their ROI is going to be for their personal home. Number 3 is ask for objections up front. There is no shame. Millennials will not hide a lot from you. They will tell you everything. You will say, "Hey, look, what reservations do you guys have about this up front? What research have you done? What did you like? What did you not like?" Let's just kind of get into it, guys. And you can also even ask how long until they want to move forward. Now, this can be dangerous because they could say this is a next year project. In that case, you could also ask it in the way to say, "How long have you been putting this off?" versus "How long do you want to move forward?" But either way, you want to try to get that answer out of them. Chances are this is going to be very hard to sell on the first call. So I understand if you're in a one-call close with millennials, it can get a little bit tougher, but you have to make it make sense, and it is possible. Also, make sure that you are the professional in your field. This might go out to some business owners. Business owners, send out a rep that really knows what they're doing. No offense to newer reps, but they are not going to be able to earn the trust of a millennial if they are walking into a situation that the homeowner knows more than they do. So be very careful on that, or the homeowner thinks they know more than they do. So one thing I find, if I'm doing an inspection on a home, I want to find something that no other sales rep could possibly find. And the only way to do that is to be the expert in my field. So make sure that you are doing a really, really thorough inspection. You can even invite them along on this, but make sure you point it out and you show them how your company is going to fix that. Number 5, this is the last point. Don't assume they want to finance. Too many older reps, too many sales reps assume that millennials don't have any money. You would be shocked at the amount of millennials I sell that are cash deals for very, very high ticket items. But if you do offer financing, you need to make it make sense, but don't force it. Don't assume that they don't have the money. This is one of the largest pieces of feedback I hear from other millennials. And you might be saying, "Oh, well, Kyle, well, you're a millennial, so it must be easy for you to sell millennials." Absolutely not. It is difficult to sell millennials. It's difficult to sell people my age and younger. The number one reason for this is they've never done this before. And so when you take somebody that's never done this before, they're going to try to find ways to justify costs and go to certain blog sites and certain websites that don't apply to that situation. So you need to be able to unpack that. Going back to number 1, you're right, but I would definitely consider X, Y, and Z because this is what to look out for when you read a blog post like that or when you read a website like that. You got to be able to tie it back to what they're wanting to accomplish. If you like this video, remember to subscribe, and remember I have a ton of courses that you can get, as well as a free objection framework to download today.